Hello, you're welcome to Employment Law class. Today you'll be looking at Section 2 of Unit 2, Essential Elements of Healthy Employment Relationship. Session Objectives. By the end of this session, you should be able to identify and explain the elements of healthy relationship. State the importance of a strong employment relationship. And lastly, explain how to achieve a strong employment relationship. Elements of healthy relationship. We have the first one to be mutuality. And the mutuality are going to consider mutuality of respect and mutuality of reliance. With mutuality of respect, we mean that each individual in the organization should respect one another. For instance, the employer must respect the employee also must respect the employer. In terms of the mutuality of respect, even though some managers or employers will try to have some friendly relationship with the employees, but that should not break the respect that they have for each other. Now we also have the mutuality of reliance. The employer relies on the employee for a work to be completed. In the same way, the employee relies on the employer for his pay. So it means that the employer needs work to be done. The employee needs remuneration from the employer. Now, another element of health relationship is boundaries. In an organization or a company, there should be a clear boundary between the employer and the employees. Why should there be necessary for you to create boundaries? Because if you don't draw boundaries, there will be kind of close personal relationship, and some of the close personal relationship does not move or promote the organization. For instance, if the employer is having a date with an employee, if the employer is having sexual relationship with the employee, if there is kind of favoritism in the organization, there is no way the company will progress. Therefore, there should be HR policies that will draw a line or that will communicate to the employees and the employer that no such conduct should be entertained in the company for the success of the company. Now, open communication. For a healthy relationship, there should be open communication. There should be a clear channel of communication and feedback as well, a constructive feedback. And when feedbacks are provided, the employer should put those feedback into consideration. We also have support. Support here means the employee cannot perform his or her work without the support of the employer. In this context, support is used to mean the resources necessary for the employees to perform his or her duty. So before the employee can perform his or her work well, he needs resources from the employer. And this, if it is provided, work will be done. We also have gratitude. Now, when an employee works, at a point in time, you have to appreciate the work that the employee has done by way of giving bonuses, giving promotion, saying congratulations message to your employee that will make him feel that indeed you recognize his efforts. The importance of strong employment relationship. 1. Retain loyal employees. So when there's a strong employment relationship in the organization, loyal employees will be retained. If the employees feel comfortable around their employer, they are more likely than not, or they are more likely to be faithful and loyal to the company. Fewer workplace conflicts. Once the employees like working together, once there is that strong, friendly environment, once the employee and the employer all relate in a good way, there's more likely that there will be less conflict in the organization. It also increases productivity. Once there's a strong employment relationship, the employees are going to put in their best to ensure that the productivity of the company is increased. How to achieve strong employment relationship? Now we are saying to achieve a strong employment relationship in organization, we have to motivate the employees. Motivation should not be always in the form of financial aspect or money. It can take different form by recognizing their efforts, giving them promotion. In fact, acknowledge that you appreciate what they have done. Also, you have to set goals. Set a realistic goals. The goals should be smart and that the employees will be able to achieve them. And once the goals have been set, the employees will now work towards those goals. And when the employees achieve those goals, they will be satisfied. And this should be accompanied with a little bit motivation. Delegation of duty. If you are an employer, it is better to delegate some of your work, or it is better for managers to delegate work to their subordinates. This will make the subordinates or the employee feel that they are also part of the organization. Through the delegation, they will be able to gather experience so that if the manager is not there or the owner is not there, they will be in a better position to occupy that position to enhance the improvement of the company or the success of the company. They should also communicate effectively. Communication is key. So let the people know, or let the employees know that indeed your gate is always open, you are ready to listen. Communicate whatever you want to, we want the employees to do, communicate it to them. And when they give you feedback, make sure that you put it to action. Another way is embracing equality. In an organization, you have to treat everybody equally. Provide equal room for when there's opportunity or promotion. Provide equal room for all the employees, all those who are capable or qualified for that space. Allow them to apply and use the same standard in selecting the most qualified person. By way of summary, this session we try to explain the key elements of healthy employment relationship and its importance to the individual and organization as a whole. We also touch on how to develop a strong employment relationship through effective communication, or effective management. Thank you and have a nice day.